shit!
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Game of Thrones, Season 7, Episode 5.
Almost caught up.
We are almost there. And real quick, before we jump into this, just so all of you are aware of the schedule that's coming up as we wrap up this series and get all caught up. Next week, Tuesday and Thursday, Episode 6, Episode 7, both getting 2 parts. So in case you were wondering, Episode 6 will be on Tuesday, 2 parts. Episode 7, the finale of Season 7, holy crap, I can't believe we're there, is going to be on Thursday. Okay? Got it? Good. So.
Wait, are they going to be in 2 parts?
Tuesday, Thursday, 2 parts.
Why not? No.
All right, so coming off of Episode 4, I don't even know where I would put that battle in terms of what we've seen so far, because recency bias, that was absolutely spectacular. They had another insane one-shot following Bran around the battle and the fight on his scrambling to try to get to the Scorpion, which, damn that weapon.
I know, fuck that thing.
And, you know, just really getting a look at what Drogon could do in the open field in terms of just pure destruction.
Just burning the shit out of people.
That was amazing. And I don't know.
Special effects, makeup, all that stuff.
Yeah, like just seeing the soldiers, like, that was horrifying. Actually seeing that up close and personal with how they were shooting it, like, people were just going straight dust, straight into charcoal, just completely just dragon fire, just destroying people.
That reminded me of Interview with a Vampire, when the sun hits the vampires and they just... yeah.
And I don't know if y'all have noticed or not, but when we get dragon destruction, that's some of my favorite stuff to see. And
I mean, same.
I mean, that is absolutely spectacular. We don't get that kind of stuff on any other programming that at least we've ever watched. The dragon that we got in Harry Potter, you know, that didn't...
It's not the same.
I think it torched like 1 person or something.
Yeah, it's not the same.
So, yeah, like, just getting to see that stuff is absolutely insane.
It's from an egg to a giant beast.
Yeah, absolutely spectacular.
We've seen the whole grow up.
Yeah, and, you know, in the video right after with our instant analysis, like we like to do, you know, we kind of dropped the ball a little bit, just a little bit. You know, basically talking about how Daenerys didn't listen to Jon, and she technically did, because she didn't melt any castles, she didn't burn down any cities, and, you know, like...
But first thought, I thought that's where she was going.
Right.
I thought that's what she was gonna do.
But after getting a chance to analyze everything, kind of rewatch it again through editing, I still question her decision to do that, because she was advised to not get on her dragon and to get into battle, and... The reason why I don't necessarily agree with that decision is because she is way too important. She
almost got hit by the Scorpion. Yeah, it's like, I don't know.
And she is the closest person right now in terms of taking over King's Landing and getting Cersei and the Lannisters out of power. If she got hit with the Scorpion or got hit with an arrow and dies, everything that she's been building, everything she's been doing is absolutely for nothing. It is all ruined and destroyed. She is far too valuable of a person to be going into battle with her dragons.
We need her. We need her.
Yes, and the fact that she's on the dragon, it's going to draw all the attention of everyone that's on the battlefield. So that's just really all it is, because... Like, we really like her, we really want her to succeed, and the only way she's gonna succeed is by being alive.
Her and Jon are my favorites.
Yeah,
like,
and...
I dressed up as her for Halloween.
Exactly.
I mean, come on, man!
Like, I personally would have rather seen her throw the Dothraki out there, because being in the open field, that is their specialty, as I think it was Tywin who said, only a fool will fight the Dothraki in an open field. I have a feeling they would have been able to handle that Lannister army.
Was it that or Robert?
I don't know who, or maybe it was Robert. Okay. I think it was maybe Robert. Somebody said that, of importance, said, you don't want to, only a fool fights the Dothraki in an open field. So I would have liked to see that. I just want Daenerys to be safe, because we need her to travel to King's Landing and take over the throne from Cersei, because Cersei can't stay as queen. She can't be the one in charge. And Daenerys is the one in the strongest position to take over.
I agree. But, I mean, isn't it amazing how you can just flip-flop on a character, though? Like, one minute you feel bad for Cersei for doing Walk of Shame. And then the next minute you're like, fuck this
That's
bitch,
what they do
dude.
so good with this show, is like they create levels of gray on everybody. Everyone's got flaws. Everyone's got good stuff and benefits and good character traits. And Cersei is she's farther to the side of having negative character traits, and our favorites are more towards the side of having great traits, because everyone is screwed up.
Jaime,
everyone's done bad stuff.
I mean, like, Jaime, for example, like, we hated him.
Yeah.
Douchebag. Loved him with Brienne.
And now I'm freaking out with him on the battlefield.
And now you like him, and then you don't want him to win, and then you want him to win, and then you don't want... It's like...
And you see him sinking to the bottom of the ocean, you're like, oh my god, is he going to survive?
How do you get out of that armor?
And yeah, I don't know. And one of the other things that I was thinking about is the idea of Jon actually bending the knee. And,
yes,
and kind of...
topic of discussion.
And actually just claiming Daenerys as his queen. And I don't... Like, I want you guys to answer this. You guys could share in the comments. We'll get to it at some point. Probably more so when we're all caught up and all that stuff. But what is the ultimate risk of Jon bending the knee and declaring her his queen?
And I feel like if he bends the knee, he's committed to her no matter what she says.
Right, which is what he would be doing anyways. Because when Ned Stark was the Lord of Winterfell, I would have to imagine he bent the knee for King Robert.
Okay, but then look what Ned had to do.
Well, he became the hand.
No, but like anytime that Robert was like, time to do this, let's do this.
That's what happened.
Even if Ned didn't agree.
Right, but Jon doesn't want to be the king.
No,
he just wants to rule Winterfell.
I know.
She would make him the Warden of the North, which seems like the right thing to do, but I'm torn on it, which is why I'm asking.
If he bends the knee, then, not only is it him that has to, like, sacrifice himself, he has to sacrifice all of his people. And just like with the Boltons, anybody that was on the side of the Boltons, didn't matter what they thought, you have to back him up.
But he's going to have to do that regardless for whoever's sitting on the throne.
I'm just saying.
That's ultimately what's going to happen.
But Jon he doesn't want to bend the knee because he needs her help first. Well, right. And I feel like once
they need to work together to defeat the White Walkers.
Exactly.
But that's one of the things that I guess kind of struck me later is, why doesn't he just do it? He's going to have to do it eventually for whoever is the king or queen of the Seven Kingdoms, because
priorities.
He can't just sit over in Winterfell and hang out and chill without...
No.
So,
but it's priorities.
So yeah, that was all the kind of stuff going through my mind. And, I thought we had a good discussion about it. Let us know what you guys think.
Yeah.
Are we missing anything? Is there anything serious that Jon would have to sacrifice for actually declaring her his queen? So
I mean, I can't wait to like go back and like rewatch the whole series
totally.
And then be like, oh. But again, first time watching.
Right. So here we are, episode 5, Eastwatch. You ready to jump into it?
Yeah.
Let's go.
They're okay.
So Bran saved him. That had to have been hard as hell to get him.
Fuck, right? And all that heavy ass armor.
You could have killed me.
He's like, you motherfucker.
What are you doing back there? Under the wall. Killing her. You saw the dragon between you and her.
It's kind of hard to miss.
That was only one of them. She has 2 more. If she decides to use them, to really use them. You're fucked.
What do you mean we're fucked?
No, I do not. Dragons are where our partnership ends. I'm not going to be around when those things start spitting fire on King's Landing.
I have to tell Cersei.
May as well jump back in that river.
True.
He actually... I think this is the first time I've seen him not overly confident about things.
How does Tyrion feel about all this? He looks upset.
I mean, yeah. I don't think that's what he wanted. And,
come on with the horses.
And at the bottom line, like, that's still his family, whether he hates them or not.
he okay?
Jeez, look how freaking big he is.
God, is he okay though? Is he yelling at everybody?
Shit.
I know what Cersei has told you. That I've come to destroy your cities, burn down your homes, murder you and orphan your children. That's Cersei Lannister, not me. All I want to destroy is the wheel that has rolled over rich and poor, to the benefit of no one but the Cersei Lannisters of the world. I offer you a choice. Bend the knee and join me. Together, we will leave the world a better place than we found it, or refuse and die.
Okay, well that's not a choice, really.
Yeah, it's a choice.
I mean, come the fuck on. Alright. He's like, my mom said to bend the knee, you bend the knee.
Step forward, my lord.
The Tarleys ain't gonna support her.
Especially this Tarly.
I already have a queen.
My sister. She wasn't your queen until recently, though, was she? When she murdered your rightful queen and destroyed House Tyrell for all time. So it appears your allegiances are somewhat flexible.
True that.
No easy choices in war. Say what you will about your sister, she was born in Westeros. You, on the other hand,
What?
murdered your own father
Yeet.
and chose to support a foreign invader.
Yeet.
One with no ties to this land, with an army of savages at her back.
You will not trade your honor for your life. I respect that.
You are the future of your house. This war has already wiped one great house from the world. Don't let it happen again. Bend the knee.
I will not.
Ugh.
Stop beheading entire
I'm not
families.
beheading any.
She's lighting them on fire, I would imagine.
Drogon needs to eat. But gosh.
Lord Randall Tarly, Dickon Tarly. I, Daenerys of House Targaryen, first of my name, breaker of chains and mother of dragons, sentence you to die. Dracarys.
The one who orders a sentence should swing the sword.
I was just thinking that actually.
Fuck. Tarleys are... Well, Sam's still alive.
But Sam is not allowed to father any children. He is going to be a maester.
The friggin' houses are fucking dropping.
Like flies. I mean, she stands behind her word. But, fuck. I get it, but fuck.
I just want to know how the people are going to view all of these decisions she's making. Are they going to support all of this as the people who are following her?
I don't know. I guess they have to, right?
Well, use
How many
fear.
men did we lose?
Like all of them.
We haven't done the full accounting.
We have the Tyrell gold, we have the Iron Bank behind us, we can buy mercenaries.
I just saw the Dothraki fight. They'll beat any mercenary army. They'll beat any army I've ever seen. Killing our men wasn't war for them, it was sport. Her dragon burnt 1,000 wagons. Kyber and Scorpion fired bulls bigger than you. They couldn't stop it, and she has 3 of them.
I sit on her father's throne, the father you betrayed and murdered. What sort of offer do you think she'd make? Maybe we can count on Tyrion to intercede on our behalf, by way of apology for murdering our father and son.
Tyrion didn't kill Joffrey, had nothing to do with it.
After all this time, it still amazes me.
It was
that you-
Olenna. She confessed before she died.
Ouch.
Yep.
And this was before or after she drank the poison you so kindly provided her.
After. If you were Olenna, would you rather have seen your granddaughter married to Joffrey or Tommen? Which one would Marjorie have been better able to control? Which one would have made Olenna the true ruler of the 7 Kingdoms?
Makes
She was
sense.
telling the truth.
How's that feel, Cersei?
She should have died screaming.
She's dead. Like her son, her grandchildren, her whole house. And if we don't find a way out of this war, we'll follow them.
Damn, man, this is super intense.
I'm yeah.
Jeez.
So beautiful. The so awesome. Look at those feet. Look at my Alright, we get it. You're a big boy. We get it.
Is he introducing himself to Jon right now?
That's what it feels like.
It's like, hey, what's up?
I'm bigger than you. Does he smell the death?
Does he smell the Targaryen?
I want to pet a dragon.
Dude, how horrifying would that be, though? But, like, awesome at the same time. What is happening right now?
I don't know, but I love it.
She's even like, what the hell's happening?
Best day ever.
Was he just smiling? He looked like he smiled.
I know, he looks like he's like, I like it.
You weren't gone long.
And I have fewer enemies today than I did yesterday. You're not sure how you feel about that?
No, I'm not.
We both want to help people. We can only help them from a position of strength. Sometimes strength is terrible. When you first came here, Sir Davos said you took a knife in the heart for your people.
Sir Davos gets carried away.
Just tell her the truth. Come on.
I know, what?
Oh, shit!
Oh my god!
He made it back! Wow.
Aww.
Your Grace.
Jon Snow, this is Sir Jorah Mormont.
And he's like, Mormont? I know him.
I served with your father. He was a great man.
Connecting the dots. I love it.
I return to your service, my queen.
It would be my honor.
Love it. I like the soft-sided Daenerys.
I was just gonna say that. Get out of my head.
She's so happy to see him.
I
It's
like
great.
it when she's happy.
Whoa.
Oh shit.
The hell?
Those are fucking scary eyeballs.
Were they spying?
I know, right?
Yeah.
What do we see, Bran? What do we see?
That is so crazy that he can freaking just see through the eyes of all these freaking crows.
Well, I mean, they said, remember?
Or ravens. Are those crows or ravens?
Ravens.
Yeah.
You're gonna be able to fly. Remember? And you're not gonna be able to walk again, but you're gonna be able to fly. He's flying. This is dope AF.
But like he's seeing through all of them, it looks like.
Which is freaking awesome.
That's unbelievable. He's so freaking strong.
I mean, and that's, you know, that's why he's not Bran anymore. He's got all this. Oh, fuck!
Oh, shit.
Oh, hell. That's a lot of them.
That army is huge.
And they're freaking coming. Shit. Oh, God.
Fuck, dude.
Ravens. We need to send ravens.
A crippled boy claims to have seen dead men on the march beyond the wall, thanks to the magical help of a raven with 3 eyes.
Still, we ought to
Brandon Stark.
Perhaps we ought to listen to what he has to say.
I sense a more detailed proposal is forthcoming.
Come on, Sam.
It's your chance.
Everyone in Westeros trusts and respects you. If you tell people the threat is real, they'll believe it. If you advise all the lords to send their men north to hold the wall, they'll do it. And if you tell every maester in the Citadel to search every word of every faded scroll about the Long Night, they may find something that lets us defeat the army of the dead for good.
It could be done.
Archmaester, please. It's real.
I promise you, we will get to the truth of it one way or another.
Archmaester,
That'll
please.
be all, Tali.
Damn it,
Come
man.
on.
Is he the one whose father and brother were just burnt alive?
I'm afraid so.
Shit.
The Ravenry was falling apart the last time I checked.
She gave Tali a choice. A man who had taken up arms against her. What else could she do?
Not burn him alive alongside his son.
I can't make her decisions for her.
That's what I used to tell myself about her father. I found the traitors, but I wasn't the one burning them alive. I was only a purveyor of information. When their hair caught fire and the smell of the burning flesh filled the throne room, I'm not the one doing it.
Shit.
Jesus. He's seen some shit.
Who's that for?
Jon Snow.
Did you read it?
It's a sealed scroll for the king in the north.
So then yes.
What's it say?
Oh.
Nothing good. I thought Arya was dead. I thought Bran was dead.
I'm happy for you.
Bran saw the Night King and his army marching towards Eastwatch. I need to go home.
You said you don't have enough men.
We'll fight with the men we have.
Cersei thinks the army of the dead is nothing but a story, made up by wet nurses to frighten children. What if we prove her wrong? Bring the dead to her.
Huh?
Bring one of these things down to King's Landing and show her the truth. The only person she listens to is Jaime. He might listen to me.
How the fuck are they gonna get a white into King's Landing?
How are they gonna get a white?
How do you propose to find one?
With the Queen's permission, I'll go north and take one.
Look at Jorah stepping up all big.
The free folk will help us.
You can't lead a raid beyond the wall. You're not in the Night's Watch anymore. You're king in the north.
I'm the only one here who's fought them. I'm the only one here who knows them.
I haven't given you permission to leave.
Well, I guess you better do that.
I came here knowing that you could have your men behead me or your dragons burn me alive. I put my trust in you. A stranger. I'm asking you to trust in a stranger.
Come on, Daenerys. Oh, without... Wait!
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'll take it. I'll take it.
We did not choose you to rule us, my lady. But perhaps we should have.
What?
The Knights of the Vale came here for you, Lady Stark.
Jon is our king. He is doing what he thinks is best. I warned Jon this would happen. But he couldn't leave the north and expected to just sit and wait for him like Ghost.
He didn't. He dressed.
Where's Ghost?
I know, right? Speaking of Ghost.
Making it easy when all the mods are proud.
You always liked nice things. Made you feel better than everyone.
Oh.
They were insulting Jon. And you sat there and listened.
I listened to their complaints, which is my responsibility as Lady of Winterfell. Glover has 500 men, Royce has 2,000. Offend them, and Jon loses his army.
Not if they lose their heads first.
I'm sure cutting off heads is very satisfying, but that's not the way you get people to work together.
And if Jon doesn't come back, you'll need their support, so you can work together to give you what you really want. You're thinking it right now.
Oh, Arya.
I have work to do.
Clearly not getting along.
My lady.
As they've gotten older.
They've never really gotten along.
No.
They've always had animosity towards each other.
What exactly
for
was
some reason or not.
What exactly was Arya implying?
That she wants to be
in charge?
Yeah, she wants to be the Queen of Winterfell.
For part 2 of Game of Thrones, Season 7, Episode 5, Eastwatch, click the link. Arrow will put you in the right direction.